What's going on, guys? PlayBox and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video, and in this one we are finally going to be talking about the 4th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I know you've probably seen a bunch of videos, going over what people are thinking is going to be happening for Dragon Ball for the 4th anniversary, what their predictions are, and I decided to do one myself. I usually do these type of videos. I did one for the Legends Festival that just happened 6 months ago. I did one for the 3rd anniversary of the game, so it's only fitting that we do one for the 4th anniversary of Legends. That's going to be happening soon, actually. So for those of you who've missed it, the Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account, as well as the official YouTube account, the Bandai Namco account, they released a trailer or a teaser for the anniversary of Legends. A pretty cool little trailer here that showcases like what they had for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd anniversary, right? In a nice compact little video here. And near the middle here, we get, near the end, we get the official date for the anniversary, which is May 28th, right? Which is around the same ballpark as the other anniversaries, of course. And we also get the release date for the reveals and stuff, which is happening actually on, May 28th at 2 a.m. So I guess it's going to happen in the morning based on them. For me, it's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern time, which is amazing because usually these freaking reveals and stuff are like in the morning. So this being late at night for me is actually much better. So I guess it's going to be in the morning, this reveals and stuff, and maybe after, I guess the next day is when we're going to be getting the banners. So for on May 29th. So if we take a look actually at when the banners dropped for last year's anniversary, we have the ultimate, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner. If we take a look at the release date, May 29th. So that actually is in line with how this video stuff is going to happen. So the reveals and stuff on 28th, and then the next day they're going to drop the banners. And this is also how it was for Legends Festival and all that stuff. So they usually do that in the beginning and then just drop the banners right away, right? So I know a lot of you are very hyped. I'm extremely hyped. Obviously, during these celebrations, it's always a hype time for the game, right? Who is going to be dropping for this year's Legends anniversary? So for the past 3 years, we've gotten fusion units, of course. 1st anniversary, we got the Super Vegito. 2nd anniversary, we got Vegito Blue. And then 3rd anniversary, we got Gogeta 4. And as well as Merged Corrupted Zamasu, who is another fusion warrior. And then, of course, Vegito Blue Kefla. So anniversary is always about having some sort of fusion warrior, fusion type unit, right? But I think maybe this anniversary might be a little different. I still expect to see some sort of fusion unit. We're going to be going over some potential units, but I think the main headlining anniversary unit is going to most likely be, as many people have guessed, an MUI Goku. So MUI Goku is pretty much the only hype character left to drop in the game. We have literally every single quote-unquote hype character, and MUI Goku is the final one. And when I talk about hype character, I mean, of course, hype character, but like their initial first ever release, right? So we got Vegito Blue, we got, Gogeta Blue, we got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we got UI Sign Goku, other hype units, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, FSK Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We got all of them, right? Goku is literally like one of the few, if not the only, standalone hype unit left. And then after that, they're gonna have to start being a bit creative, have some more tag units, have some different transforming units. Hopefully the manga can come soon and we'll get some of like the manga stuff, like Moro, Granola, Ultra Ego Vegeta, all that stuff. But for now, with what we have in the anime, MUI Goku is literally the only hype unit left to release. And honestly, I really wanted to be MUI Goku, but there are some people that say that we might not get him also, because I can definitely see both sides of this, right? One side, you can argue that he is going to drop for sure during the anniversary. Like I said, he's the only one left. What other things can it be? And also just looking at what we've been getting throughout the year, since the beginning of the year, right? They've just been constantly buffing Universe Survival Saga, right? We got full power Jiren, we got Ultra Kaioken Goku, we got Golden Frieza, Angel Golden Frieza, we got Zenkai for the Kale. Like they've been slowly leading up to some sort of universe survival tournament of power related buff, right? And even Toshi has mentioned on numerous occasions that they like to slowly lead into the hype celebration. So like he mentioned when Gogeta Blue dropped, they were dropping some. Sorry, not Gogeta Blue. When Ultra Instinct Goku's sign dropped, they were like sort of leading up to the release with like the Trio of Danger, some whatever the other units were. I forgot. What were the other units? I think Champa and Vados. They were from the. I think the Tournament of Power. I don't completely remember. But like he said, they slowly like to lead in to the hype units, and they've done this on numerous occasions, even leading towards the first anniversary. I remember watching a D-Free video where he just completely perfectly guessed every single correct unit that was going to be during the first anniversary. He predicted Super Vegeta, he predicted the 2 Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Goku, Buhan, he predicted Golden Frieza. He literally predicted all of that, right? So you could kind of tell based on the trends of what they go with during like before the big celebrations, that they kind of want to lead towards something, right? And just based off of what they have been dropping since the beginning of the year, it kind of leads towards a Tournament of Power celebration, right? So the biggest draw, the biggest main unit of the Tournament of Power is, of course, MUI Goku. But on the other side, a lot of people are saying that he is more of a Legends Festival type unit. And I see why they think this. Of course, we got UI Sign Goku for the first ever Legends Festival. And believe it or not, Legends Festival is kind of more quote-unquote hype than Legends Festival, than the anniversary itself. I went over this numerous times, but just based off of what they released with the anniversary and the Legends Festival, it seems like they like to allocate more of the hype towards the Legends Festival. So keeping this guy for the Legends Festival, which is going to happen at the end of the year, might actually be the way they'll go with it. They can honestly save him to be like the first ever Ultra LF unit to drop. And maybe they might think it's a bit too early to drop an Ultra LF unit for the anniversary, so they might want to keep it a bit later. So I could see both sides to it. I honestly would prefer him to drop now because I really want to use this character. I want to summon for him. But if they hold out for him until the Legends Festival, I can definitely see why. But they better compensate with some pretty hype characters. So if MUI Goku doesn't come, right? Or even if he does come, what other possible units can we see for the anniversary, right? I talked about having some sort of fusion unit, because anniversary it's not an anniversary without any fusion units, right? And of course, he popped up, Super Vegeta. So we did get an Ultra Gogeta during the Legends Festival, Part 2, by the way. So it's only fitting that we get an Ultra Super Vegeta for the 4th anniversary. It could either be during Part 1 or even Part 2. It would make more sense for it to be Part 2. But I feel like they have something else stored in for Part 2. And I'll go over that a bit later. But Super Vegeta fusions in general, I feel like they can use some more buffs. Obviously, fusions can always use buffs, but I feel like would be the perfect time for them to drop a tag unit, a tag Goku and Vegeta that either fuses into Vegeta or they revive into Vegeta. Fusions are in desperate need of a revival unit. They're like one of the few meta-relevant teams that don't have... Okay, that's a lie. Like, Future doesn't have one. Androids doesn't have one. God Key doesn't have one. Actually, like, literally, Revival Frieza is the only viable Revival unit. Like, and Revival Gohan, of course, but Movies is just down bad. Honestly, any team can use it, but Fusions could definitely use it even more. A tag unit reviving into Ultra Super Vegeta, or not even Super, even if it's just an LF, a tag Goku and Vegeta just reviving into Vegeta would be sick. They can even go with a tag Super Saiyan 4 and both Super Saiyan 4s. This doesn't necessarily have to be a fusing character into Gogeta. It could just be a standalone Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta tag unit. I don't know if they want to drop a tag unit so soon right after they dropped the androids, but they could definitely do it, right? That is if they want to keep the team of GT versus Super, as they've been doing for the past 2 years with the 2nd and 3rd anniversary. They might not, but we'll just have to see. I also saw Ryuden mention that he would like to see, and many others, that he would like to see a Buu Saga themed celebration. So that could involve an LF Buuhan. So this could be like an LF Buuhan and an LF tag Vegeta, Goku and Vegeta on two separate banners, right? Reviving into Vegeta. That would be pretty sick. I don't know if Buuhan is hype enough to be his own headlining anniversary unit. Like, keep in mind, the first version of Buuhan we did get was as a side unit for the first anniversary. So I don't know if an LF version of him would be good enough. Then again, we did get Merge Zamasu as a side banner for the second anniversary, and then he came into his half corrupted form as the second main headlining unit. So they have to do something different with this Buuhan if they were to drop him, right? They would have to either make him like Gotenks absorb Buuhan into Ultimate Gohan, something like that. Because they can't just drop a regular Buuhan. I don't feel like it would be hype enough in that sense, right? And as I'm talking about this, I thought of another one actually that could possibly come in as a tag unit, and it's gonna be the Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. This is like probably one of the most anticipated tag units that's going to drop, and honestly, since they're buffing Tournament of Power so much, this can actually be their main headlining anniversary unit, and then they can save MUI for Legends Festival. That can be like a play they go with, right? So that's like definitely one tag unit that everyone is very hyped for. And honestly, their LF would be so sick. Like, you'll just see Goku flickering his Super Saiyan form back and forth, because, you know, as like he did in the anime, you know, Frieza holding down the enemy and then they just go slam down into the ground. And what would be their end screen? It'd just be them falling down and like thumbs up or something. That would be pretty sick. But this could actually be their, you know, main unit for the Tournament of Power side of the anniversary, right? Obviously, there's going to be two banners with two LFs. I think the Ultra will definitely be saved for part 2 of the anniversary. You know, either an Ultra Super Vegito or another Ultra that I'll talk about real quick. But the two banners will be split up. It will definitely be Tournament of Power themed and something else. That second banner is one that's not as clear cut as the first one. Like, I feel like in my mind it's going to be like 99% confirmed Tournament of Power related banner for the first one. It's just that the second one, I'm not too sure. It could be a Buu Saga related one with El Buuhan, and it could be just a tag revival Vegeta, or even an assist unit that revives to Vegito as a side character. It doesn't necessarily even have to be an LF unit, right? So it could most definitely be an Ultra, a Buu Saga themed second banner, right? A lot of people have also brought up the Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku as a potential unit. Now, I don't think if they were to drop him, because he is that hype, right? If they were to drop him, I don't think he would be an Ultra just yet, because we don't even have an LF version of him. Then again, we don't have an LF version of Super Gogeta, and we got the Ultra version right away. But I feel like if you're thinking about this guy, you want to have his iconic, you know, Super Dragon Fire. He actually says Super Dragon Fire, by the way. As his LF, right? You want to be able to land that sick, clean LF with this windscreen. You need this. You need this as the windscreen. Like, there's no going any other way, right? So it would definitely be an LF. You could honestly put him with like a new Tapion. I don't know if Tapion would be a unit that people would be happy about. But keep in mind that last year during the anniversary, we got Nova and Ice Shenron as a side banner units. If those two made it to the anniversary, literally anyone can be as a side banner, right? So a Tapion on the side could be pretty interesting as well. I would really be happy with this, being the like second headlining LF, right? So going into part 2, I already discussed the possibility of an Ultra Super Vegito. This actually might be the biggest probability of happening, right? We got Ultra Gogeta for Legends Festival Part 2. It's only fitting for Super Vegito to have his Ultra during Part 2 of the anniversary. And this, honestly, might be like Super Vegito in general. I know a lot of people have said this, even Garish has studied this in multiple occasions. Super Vegito, the character, the unit himself, is like the biggest money drawer in any of these games, right? He's like straight up the most popular character in all these Dragon Ball games, right? That's the reason why he was the first anniversary unit. He's the one that hit top grossing multiple times. Like, he is just the pinnacle of hype in the Dragon Ball franchise. And so what better way is to drop him as an Ultra unit for the anniversary? Like, that would be one of the, just straight up the biggest hype moment, hype character for Legends ever, even for me, especially at being a Vegito's fan, right? Of course, this is until they drop some Ultra LF units. Who knows when that's gonna happen? But so, like, this was my pick, right, for part 2 of the anniversary. But this was obviously before we got the new release date for Dragon Ball Super. What the hell is this? Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. So this movie was, of course, supposed to drop in was it April or May? I think it was April. But they pushed their release date to June 11th. Now, for those of you who don't know, this lines up kind of close to when the part 2 banners usually drop. So if you take a look at the summons once again, here we scroll up, we have the anniversary banners here, and then we have the part 2 anniversary banner, which was the Super Saiyan 2 Revival Gohan, and we see when it dropped. It dropped June 25th, but it's kind of in line with when the movie dropped. Where is this tab? When the movie's going to drop, June 11th. Now, it is still like 14 days away, like literally 2 weeks. So I don't know if they want to actually focus part 2 on superheroes or just drop straight up a banner. But because usually they tend to want to drop these banners the second the movie drops, right? That's when that's when the hype is at an all-time high, and that's when you want to, capitalize on that hype, right? So I don't know if they're willing to wait 2 weeks and then drop the part 2 banners, and those part 2 banners being the superhero banners, because let me tell you, we're gonna be getting, the Super Saiyan Gohan, either like the Super Saiyan and Ultimate Gohan, probably. We can get a new Piccolo, and of course we're gonna get the main antagonist of the movie, who a lot of people are speculating is going to be Cell. So just imagine all that packed into a banner. We could honestly even see another double LF banner, or even just a straight up Ultra with the Goku, the Gohan, right? So I think a superhero part 2 would be the most likely, but if they don't want to wait, like I said, that 2 weeks, then Ultra Super Vegito would be my bet on. If not, then I know a lot of people have been speculating for an Ultimate Gohan Ultra. Now, this would be cool if they... Actually, this would be pretty cool if they drop an Ultimate Gohan, because that would be Boot Saga teamed, right? So they can have, like I said in the beginning, the side units being like, the Revival Vegito. It could be another Buuhan, if not LF. You can honestly even add an LF Buuhan. Why not just add an LF, a new LF with the new Ultra? That would make the banners ridiculously good, right? But yeah, an Ultimate Gohan Ultra would be pretty sick. Or even just an LF would be sick for this guy, right? Because this Gohan does not get enough respect in this game. He only has 2 cards, which is the green Ultimate Gohan and then the transforming Ultimate Gohan. And while the transforming Ultimate Gohan was decent on release, he didn't age decently well, I guess like 5 months, right? The green Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, was complete trash on release. So he definitely deserves some respect in that aspect. So, I mean, that's pretty much all, like, the possibilities, I think, right? Like, we went over a lot of the Tournament of Power related teams. Like, what can be the side units for the Tournament of Power banner, right? Like, it could be, what could it be? Like a Super Saiyan 2 Kaba, a tag Kalen Caulifla, transforming Kefla, maybe. What else could it be? Another Jiren? Not another Jiren. We just got a full power Jiren. Like, the only units I can think of is, like, maybe a Lightspeed Dispo. I don't know if you'd be hyped for that. Like, the only units that we don't have yet is that Lightspeed Dispo. It's this Tag Goku Vegeta. MUI Goku, of course. We don't have a shirtless Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. That would be sick, like a transforming one. That would be cool. A Tag Goku and Goku Kaioken Goku and SSB Vegeta. Like, that's something that's going to happen in the future. TOP. Like this one right here. Like, this is a tag unit that is going to happen for sure, no doubt in my mind, right? So yeah, even in the Tournament of Power, there isn't many hype characters left to drop, right? And then we went over Dragon Fist Goku being a possibility, Super Vegito, Ultra Super Vegito. I don't know if I like before before, if you asked me like a month ago what my prediction would be, it would definitely be MUI Goku as the main headlining LF, and then part 2 Ultra Super Vegito. But now with all these different possibilities, with like a tag Super Saiyan 4 possibility, with this Goku as a tag possibility, where the tag Frieza, the superhero movie release date, like it's all kind of mixing together, and it's making it a bit more like a bit harder to guess exactly what it's going to be. But if any one of these options, I would be really happy with. Honestly, they're all cool characters. MUI Goku obviously is something it would be probably what I would want to see the most. I don't want to wait another 6 months for him to drop during Legends Festival. I want him now, so we'll just have to wait and see. We have it's May 12th the time of recording this, so we have 16 days until the reveals and stuff, man. Dude, little over 2 weeks, man. Hope you guys have your crystals saved up, because it's going to be hella hype leading forward. I'm going to also be making a separate video a bit later on what I expect to see during the anniversary. This is obviously not including characters, but this is including like what I want to see as content for the game, because I don't want this event, this massive celebration, to just be like completely dry, right? Just the new units and that's it. I want some content, some new stuff, so I'll be making a video on what my anniversary wish list is going to be. So definitely stay tuned for that. Also, one thing I want to quickly mention is I saw someone point this out a while ago on Reddit, but if you take a look at this, what the last 2 Zenkais were leading into the anniversary, we had a Super Gogeta Zenkai and a Super 17 Zenkai, and both these units, Zenkai buffed the the main headlining anniversary, right? Super 17 buffed this, and Super Gogeta, but actually, now that I think about it, these were return banners, I think. Super Gogeta didn't drop them, but they released them as a return banner, and he buffed Zamasu, right? Obviously, that's somewhat of a reach, but it kind of confirmed the tag and the color for these two. I feel like it might be a coincidence, but if we take a look at what's the last 2 Zenkais that drop right now, we have the Great Saiyan Man, and is that it? Great Saiyan Man and this Zenkai Zamasu, or is it this Goku? Red, Zamasu, yellow. Honestly, I don't even know. Just don't even bother with that. It could be anything. I guess that was just a coincidence. But that's gonna be pretty much it for my 4th anniversary Legends Limited or Ultra prediction. Definitely drop a comment letting me know what you guys are expecting, what you guys want, all that stuff, what you guys expect for the 4th anniversary. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.